name's Gina Gilbert and this is Christopher Gilbert, and we've been at St. Peter for 8 years. So our children's names are Liam, he's in 8th grade, we have Erin who's in 5th grade, and we have Adele who's in 4th grade. I mean, I guess because we're new to Australia, we didn't know where to go, so I started with the 3 children at a kinder care until I happened to find out from my neighbour that their children had gone to St. Peter's. So when I was looking for 1st grade, I drove to St. Peter and I was expecting to get some information on the school, but on the spot the principal gave me a tour of the school, and then he took me in to meet the 1st grade teacher and just got to see the classroom in action. Yes.
Yeah, we'd heard very good reviews of the school, and we checked out the public schools as well, and this just with the class sizes and everything like that, and the reputation that we heard about from St. Peter, and we decided to start here.
Yeah, I guess our children love St. Peter, but from our point of view, it's now our social circle. So a lot of our close friends are parents at St. Peter.
Yeah, in fact, we actually, when we started here, we lived pretty close to the school, but we moved away, and we decided to keep our kids here in the school. And Gina drives in every day with them because they're out of range of the buses. So we wanted to keep the community.
I like it how the 3 children are encouraged to read through the Accelerator Reading program, and 2 of our children are in the enrichment program, and even just down to them wanting to stay after school to do their homework. So from 4th grade, there's homework room, and they can stay with their friends and get their homework done and ask questions of their teachers. So the middle school curriculum, as we know, is exceptional. So dissection of animals and the Science Olympics, and just everything about that curriculum is wonderful.
Yeah, I also think the physical activity, the gym class, has been really beneficial for the kids as well. They get that sort of whole experience and the wellness side of things. Keeps them healthy and active, especially at the moment. When there's a lot of distant learning, actually having the ability to come into school with small classes has been really beneficial mentally and physically for our kids.
Yeah, okay. So I guess our first daughter loves and embraces St. Peter. She believes that the school teaches her to be a better person. She likes how God is talked about in class. She likes the chapel. And yeah, I really do think that it does give the children a good base in not only education, but manners and decency and kindness.
Yeah, it's certainly made a difference. I think they've had a very good upbringing, and this has really added to that experience, and the spiritual side of things as well. And it's really set them up very well to go into high school following this. I think academically he'll be at an advantage because I think the academics of St. Peter is probably above the standard, certainly from what I can tell. So I think he'll be in a very, very good position to go into high school. So it's a very good preparation, absolutely.
I think he's coming from a small school going into a large high school, but I think he'll deal with that.
Right.
I think I'm more worried about it than what he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
I still think that he'll keep in touch with his St. Peter friends.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
He's pretty close. I think that's the other thing. You do form a pretty strong friendship with most people in your class, and Liam in particular, I've noticed that he keeps in very close contact with that group of friends that he's developed.
I think St. Peter is a sacrifice financially, but it's worth the benefits in the end. I think it's a very welcoming school. Like, the parents and students are welcomed in the parking lot, they're welcomed at the front door, and again in their classrooms. It's just a really nice feel community, wonderful teachers, excellent academics, and it's really just a great community to be a part of.
Yeah, I agree. It's a sense of community. It's not that big a financial commitment, relatively speaking, but I mean the benefits far outweigh the costs, particularly when you think about the class sizes, the personal attention, the community elements to it, and it really sets these kids up really well for the world.
I guess it's comforting staying on through middle school because it's an area that the children are comfortable with, yet it's changing because they're moving classrooms and they're gaining more independence. The teachers' grading is different and their expectations. So I guess it is reassuring for the child to stay within that same familiar environment and yet progress through the expectations of middle school. This is my 6th year on the PTL, and it's the Parents and Teacher League. It's a great group, and we have regular fellowship and fundraising events throughout the year, and I think that develops the community spirit because the students get to know each other in a more fun social setting, and then the parents of course get to meet each other in the school at many of those events and activities. So Liam went to war camp in grade 6, which is a great experience to go away camping, and then the girls have participated in cheer, which they loved. Erin has been in basketball. Along the way they've done computer club, and then
Don't forget the daddy-daughter dance.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's always something that the children can be involved in, whether it's Science Olympics or chess club, basketball. Oh, and Liam participated in cross country. I think all of the teachers are wonderful, and our daughter, every year she says, this is my favourite teacher. And the next year she said, this is my favourite teacher. They just keep getting better. So we can't fault the teachers at all at St. Peter, from the principal down to the administration. They're all wonderful and efficient, so we have no concerns.
Well, I think the protocols that have been put in place are, what are recommended by the CDC, and the class sizes and the fact that they need to wear masks and everything. It's been really well managed, and honestly, from a mental perspective, I think it's really helped the kids a lot, because I know that a lot of kids are struggling right now, being at home all the time, and just having the ability to come in and feel safe about our kids coming into school and getting that stimulation from social contact and everything else has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. No hesitation or no concerns whatsoever, just knowing the protocols that are in place, and the benefits are certainly fantastic. It's been very successful and it's been really well managed.
I think depending on your child, depends on how they cope, and two of them would have been happy to stay at home, but one definitely needed to be here and have the social interaction and just the regular routine that you just can't get at home.